Did you know the most popular color in the world is blue? What about orange? Hey, Mr. School Counselor back at it again for another Tuesdays with Mr. School Counselor. Was I missed? Hopefully I was, but if I wasn't, I understand because we finally kicked off Daily Days with Mr. School Counselor. Welcome home, new viewers and subscribers. This place is also for you, and like I say in every single video, now is the time for you to subscribe. Now is the time for you to hit the like button. Make sure you're getting this information because we never know who could use it. This week, we're diving right into Division I, Division II, Division III. Are there any differences and the importance of following these necessary requirements in order to play in a sport? So this week is very important for my student athletes. Last thing we want is our student athletes to not get an opportunity to play at the school of their dreams or a school of their choosing because they did not know if there are any requirements. Let's sit back, students, parents, school counselors, admission counselors, relax, take a seat back, and welcome to the Mr. School Counselor Show. Before we even get a breakdown, I think it would be best for us just to see the history or some of the important things that Division I, Division II, Division III are. I'm going to be using NCAA.org, which is probably the number one website, the number one go-to place for student athletes. Divisional differences. So this is, like I said, this is public information. You can go right on to NCAA.org. But the biggest difference that I saw is with Division I. Now, we're going to keep academic eligibility out for this moment. We're going to touch right back into it. But I wanted to share, Division I member institutions have to sponsor at least 7 sports for men and 7 for women. Or it could be 6 for men and 8 for women, vice versa, with 2 team sports for each gender. The rules for Division II apply similar, just a little different. Instead of 7 sports for men and women, they do 5, so 5 amongst men and or women. Division III athletics encourages participation by maximizing the number and variety of athletic opportunities available to students, placing primary emphasis on regional, in-season, and conference competition. So I touched on all these 3 pointers, and like I said, it's information that is found on their website. But now we know Division I is what I call the big boys. You want to play at that top tier level. As we all know, when you're watching TV, when you're watching college football, most of the time you will see, unless it's like a local school by you, most of the time you're going to see a Division I school. So you decided you want to play Division I. NCAA.org, playing Division I sports. So if you're in grade 9, you want to ask your counselor for a list of your high school's NCAA core courses to make sure you take the right classes. This is, and I'm gonna tell you right now, this is the most important thing. Learning these core courses that you have to take. They're throwing the responsibility on us, the school counselors, which I believe they should, and also the students or students and parents. This is why understanding the core courses that you have to take extremely important. By grade 10, you want to have registered with the NCAA Eligibility Center. So when I click on NCAA eligibilitycenter.org, let's see where it takes me. Yep, want to play college sports. So you'll see here Division I or Division II, or if you're Division III or undecided, you're going to have to create an account with them, which is something that your school counselor at your respective school can help you with as well. By junior year, you want to check in with your counselor to make sure you will graduate on time. Most high schools across the country, they already set you up for success. Most high schools will set you up that you have to take these core courses. And then by senior year, you would have finished your last core courses. You would have taken the ACT or the SATs, which is things that you've taken in junior year as well. And after you graduate, it says here, ask your counselor to submit your final official transcripts with proof of graduation to the NCAA Eligibility Center. Let's say, for example, I am a school counselor and I like to use the state of Denver. So let's say Colorado. Let's say I'm in Denver, Colorado, and I have a student that's getting ready to graduate. He's going to play for the University of Colorado, and he's taking his SATs, he's taking his ACTs. He's got all the core courses ready to go for me to send to NCAA so that he can play for the University of Colorado and be a star athlete. I'll say a star swimmer for us. This is where it's your time to ask your school counselor or just to check in. Hey, just want to give you a heads up. Have you sent my official transcripts? This is important because you want to make sure they get it, because you want to make sure you're eligible to play at the respective school that you're trying to go to. So we've gotten to the fun piece. I'm going to go backwards. So I'm going to start with Division III and what they share. So again, I'm on NCAA.org and what they say about playing Division III sports. Division III schools provide an integrated environment focusing on academic success while offering a competitive athletics environment. Division III rules minimize potential conflicts between athletics and academics and focus on regional in-season and conference play. While Division III schools do not offer athletic scholarships, 75% of Division III students' athletics receive some form of merit or need-based financial aid. If you are planning to attend a Division III school, you do not need to register with NCAA Eligibility Center. Division III schools set their own admission standards. I read that, and what I received is, yes, you do not need to register for NCAA to play Division III. However, my recommendation, do it anyways. Follow as if you are. You're already an athlete. You never know. Division II. I have here a PDF file actually on Division II and Division I that I don't even know how I came across it, but I do have it here. It's from NCAA.org. If you guys want a copy of it, by all means, just send me an email and I'll send it right out to you guys so that you always have it on you. And it's probably something you can help your school counselor. If they do not have a copy of this, you can give it to them as well. And you can always have it on you to share with parents. 2018 Division II new academic requirements. So college-bound student athletes first enrolling at an NCAA Division II school on or after August 1st. So this thing is fresh off the box, hot out the press. You need at least 16 core courses in the following areas. You need 3 years of English, which you're already going to take most likely freshman year, sophomore year, junior year, and senior year. You need at least 2 years of math, algebra 1 or higher, a natural physical science, so including 1 year of lab if it is offered. You need 2 years of those as well. And any additional English, math, or natural science, you need 3 years of this. Social sciences, so that's like sociology, your psychologies. And then any additional courses, any area listed to the left, foreign language, or comparative religion philosophy. You got to take 4 additional courses of that. Completing 16 core courses, earning a course of at least a 2.2 GPA. Division I academic eligibility requirements, similar to Division II requirements. But here, it specifically states you got to take 4 years of English, 3 years of Algebra 1 or higher. So Algebra 1 is the beginning, and from there, you got to make sure you take 2 additional classes that are higher than Algebra 1. Natural physical science, including 1 year of lab if it is offered. You have to take 2 years of those. An additional English, math, or natural physical science. So you can choose here just one more course or 1 more year that you can take either a math and English. You've already taken 4, but you can take another one, or a natural physical science since you're only taking 2. 2 years in social science, and then 4 years of additional courses that are listed to the left, such as social sciences, a foreign language, or comparative religion philosophy type of course. This is your chance to show not only yourself, not only your coaches, that you can play at that next level. Now, some of us, we may just want to play college sports because we want to play college sports and it's an opportunity to go to a great school or a school of your choice to receive a degree, maybe to get a scholarship, maybe to be a walk-on. Now, there are more student athletes in college that do not go professional in their sports than there are. The pool that goes pro is so small compared to everyone else. So be a student athlete. You're going to go on and be maybe working in the corporate world, working in education, maybe starting your own nonprofit, starting your own for-profit. But you got to give it all you've got. And it starts from high school freshman year. So don't fall back on this. Just stay constant. Just do the work that's required. Your school counselors, your schools are going to prepare you for this. Now you will have a PDF file like I said, just send me an email. Now you'll have a PDF file that you can go based off of this. Am I taking these courses in order to play Division I or Division II sports? We finally arrived. Students, this is your time. Go take a look on NCAA.org. Make sure you're fulfilling all the needs that they have if you want to take it to the next level. My freshmen, this is your time to rock, all right? No more excuses. Now you guys know what you got to do from freshman year. This way, when you become juniors, you know how cool it is, you going up to your school counselor. Here's my core course list. These are the required courses I still have to take. Let's make it happen so that I can play in a Division I or Division II sport. And keeping that GPA up. Keeping that GPA up, that means you got to work sometimes with your teachers. And look, I understand. As student athletes, you get home 7 o'clock, let's say, maybe sometimes 8 o'clock. You have a sporting event. You are a student athlete. You can do 2 things. You can do 3 things. So make it work. Make it work to the best of your ability. You, my friend, are a student athlete. You can do it because you're a student first and then you're an athlete second. So give it all you got in the classrooms and then give it all you got on the field. We're believing in you. I'm sure your parents are believing in you. Let's make this happen. So, my students, good luck. September is here. Now you know what it takes to be Division I, Division II, and Division III academically eligible. Let's do what it do. Good luck, and I'll see you next week.